Okay, so even though that slap was one heck of a way to close out the episode, I feel like we're all asking the same thing. Why did Penelope do it? Why did she slap Andi? I mean, I think there's a number of potential reasons, but fans are debating whether or not it has to do with, was the slap because Andi broke her brother's heart and then got back with the slimy, Gary, the one that troubled both of them in terms of ruining their lives. Then on top of that, you have the idea that maybe it's because she feels betrayed. Someone who she confided in, someone she felt that she could trust, ended up getting back with Gary despite everything. But something that's not adding up, and let me know if I'm misremembering, but did Andi ever tell Jordan about the blackmail and stuff? I don't think so. I remember when they were over at his house and he was praying before they ate dinner or whatever, she mentioned the whole thing about Penelope being in FBI custody. And then Gary, of course, because of Ethan planting the bug on the back of the photo, he was able to listen in and uncovered Penelope's whereabouts. Like, dang it, that's why he came up with the whole plan to make Andi marry him and whatnot and blackmail Jordan. And then that led to her going over. Yeah, that's right. She never told him. Nope, that's right. She mentioned the Penelope FBI stuff, but not the fact that Gary had the keys in order to destroy his life. And that's why I'm marrying him. And that's why I had to dump you. Even in the finale, Andi didn't say a thing. And it's stupid. So my initial thought was, wait a minute. Jordan would tell Penelope, so why would Penelope slap Andi? No, it's because she didn't open her mouth. And Penelope doesn't have all the facts, so she's upset. And am I saying that Andi deserved to get slapped in the mouth? I don't know if I'd say she deserved it. I mean, I'm not surprised it happened. But Penelope literally is Jasmine 2.0, which I've done a video a long time ago. I said, is she going to end up like Jasmine, someone who was, like emotionally destroyed by Gary? And as a result, what could have been a sweet woman at the beginning turned into like a scorned, bitter, vengeful female wanting to get back at the man that ruined her life. So I feel like Penelope is heading down that route. She literally tells Andi in the next episode, payback is coming, not just for her, but also Gary. And I'm like, oh, dang. So how is she going to get back at Andi? I mean, it just seems like at this point, Penelope is becoming more and more unhinged. And my theory about Jasmine coming back, do you think there's going to be some sort of like tag team here where maybe Penelope works behind the scenes to get Jasmine out of jail? And then, unless Jasmine is already out via, Marie or whoever, I don't know. But it just seems like if Penelope's trying to get revenge on Andi, then she's probably going to, go for the jugular. It's like, okay, I need a common enemy. Someone who despises both Andi and Gary to the level that I do, if not more. And then once I let this person loose, she can handle the job. I mean, at first I was like, wait, so is she mad that she thinks that Andi was the one that stabbed Gary? Well, the only reason that would make sense is if she's mad at Andi for seemingly getting the revenge she wanted, because the last time I believe they were in person together, she told Andi that she was going for blood. It's like, I want to make his blood spill like he made my babies. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So at this point, I truly feel like Penelope is, just looking for somebody to blame. And at this point, it's going to be Andi because of the fact that, a lot of things happened over the past couple weeks. Because remember, from the time Andi broke up with Jordan to the next episode, which was the baby shower, there was a 2-week time jump. But yeah, there was a lot of things that happened because Penelope called Jordan. Jordan mentioned the breakup. And that was about it. Like, she doesn't know anything else that happened. But yeah, this is all Andi's fault for not opening her mouth sooner. And then the other thing is, well, why didn't Penelope? What is she slapping Andi for? Where was she? Where was this version of Penelope when she, found out about Gary in season 6B messing around behind her back? Or what about in season 7 when she confronted him about the whole, that prom date? Okay, that was all Penelope's stupidity. I said that was just dumb. Like her going over there the way she did when Andi straight up said, hey, you might want to go underground somewhere. I know this guy that can hide you. And she didn't do it. So that was on her. But at this point, Penelope, she's Andi. She really is. She's going through the same stuff that Andi's going through now. She's had her eyes open. But I still cannot figure out if she went back to Gary in between the 3-month time skip of season 6 and 7 because she wanted to, or because her and Andi had this plan from the beginning. Because remember, it was all about finding incriminating evidence to put Gary down once and for all. So I cannot fully comprehend if Penelope went back to Gary because she truly wanted to, or if it was all a long plan. I mean, if that's the case, maybe Penelope feels some kind of way. It's like, oh, I get it. You wanted me out of the picture so you can marry Gary. I see what it was. So that's why she probably feels betrayed. So I don't know. This will be unfolding hopefully in the next episode to kind of give us a insight as to what's going down. We know that Jordan is breaking up a potential fight between the two, but it's like, have you lost your damn mind? No, but I effing found it. And I'm like, oh wow. So yeah, this is crazy. I definitely feel like Penelope is going down the Jasmine rabbit hole. And I don't know what's going to happen, folks. I honestly don't. I honestly, at this point, Jordan, just forget about it. Just don't even worry about Andi anymore. I don't think that this is, if nothing else, she's not worth it. She truly isn't. I mean, the whole thing about, oh, isn't it romantic? She is willing to put everything on the line to save Jordan. I call bull on that because they haven't been together long enough, nor has their relationship been convincing enough as a fan for me to believe that Andi would willingly, give up her quote unquote freedom to be with Gary in order to save Jordan. I think she likes the fact that this man is after her panties to sniff them. I think she likes the fact that he's controlling, manipulative, and a stalker. I feel like that turns her on. I honestly do. I think Andi wants all of this to happen. And she's going to play victim every step of the way. That's just my thought process. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Why did Penelope slap Andi? How do you think she's going to get payback? Do you think it's going to involve Jasmine or someone else? I don't think she stabbed Gary, though. I don't. But you could argue. Oh, yeah, also, wait a minute. Isn't she in witness protection? Gary got stabbed and is fighting for his life. I feel like, the whole thing about her being underground, it doesn't matter right now. So that's my 2 cents on that. All right, well, that's all I have. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.